Welcome to lesson 9b, I can graph a circle given its equation. So last lesson we learned about how to take a circle and find its equation. Now we're going to work on walking backwards. And if you recall, our equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, where h comma k is my center and r is the radius. So when I look at this first problem here, x minus 2 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals 16 squared. My center is going to be at whatever value this is, but it's the opposite sign. Because we're doing x minus h, and I just want to take the h, well, x minus 2 means that h is 2, and y plus 3 means that the k is negative 3. And then my radius, 16 is equal to r squared, which means that my radius is just 4, so we take the square root to get just the radius. So my first step is always to plot the center. We're at 2, negative 3. There's my center. Now I'm going to walk out 4 units in 4 different directions. So I go out 1, 2, 3, 4 units from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4 units from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4 units from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then all you do is you connect your 4 dots in a circular fashion. So make it as circular as you possibly can. I have a very clever tool that will actually let me draw a circle. So that's what I'm going to do. I go here, kind of like that. So, but the key idea is that your circle should hit those 4 points. So let's take a look at the next one. This next one, my center, well, I don't want circles anymore. Undo. Thank you. Okay, my center is at, well, I've got a plus 3 here, which means my x is going to be negative 3. And if my y is minus 5, then I'm going to have a 5 here for the k. And 1 is r squared, so r is just 1. So I'm going to make a circle whose center is at negative 3, 5, negative 3, 5, radius of 1, so we go out 1 in all 4 directions. And we're going to get a teeny tiny circle. Looks just like that, little baby circle, okay? And let's take a look down here. Down here, my center, we look here, we take the opposite sign. If we have x plus 1, that's become negative 1, comma. If there's no value here, it's just y squared, that means there's no change to the y, so it's just 0. Because I could have written this as y plus 0 squared. It means the same thing as y squared. So my y value is 0 for my center. And then my radius, well, if this is 25, that's r squared. So r must be 5 to get an r squared of 25. So then we plot our center, negative 1, 0, and we go out 5 in all 4 directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we connect these in the most, I understand that we can't all, if you have a compass, you can use your compass to make this look nice. Clearly, I'm just freehanding, but it's okay. So there's my circle. And then last but not least, let's take a look at this guy. Here I have x squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 37. Well, that means that this is like x plus 0 squared. So there's really a center x value of 0. My y, I've got a minus 1, so the k value would be positive 1. And my radius is going to be the square root of 37, which looking at this is just a little bit greater than 6. Okay, so I'm going to plot 0, 1. And I'm going to go out a little bit more than 6 on all sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's a little bit greater, so we're going to put it just a little bit over 6 each time, right? And we'd graph it. Now, there is actually a second way to get a more exact movement here, which if you are interested in honors, I want you to come up and discuss with me in class. So if you are seeking honors, I want you to discuss this problem with your teacher, because there's a second way to do this that gets you a much more specific circle than just estimating that your radius is a little bit greater than 6. So just know that that's something I want y'all to look at. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. If you have any questions, please ask us in class and do the MML practice.